So I'm just taking a look at the ePad slider here, kindly loaned to me by Netbook News. And we've already got videos and a review of this up on carrypad.com already, but I haven't had the chance to have a really good close look at it yet. So I've spent a little time this evening just trying to use the device, going around it, and to see whether it's really a tablet, a netbook, a smartbook. What is it? Now, having tested quite a few smartbooks in the past, Toshiba AC100 and the Compact AirLife 100, Transformer, and the devices of a similar design like the HTC Shift, I wanted to see how it would fit into my scenario. My scenario being, I tend to use a 7-inch tablet a lot for mobility, putting it in portrait mode and using it for thumb typing. Now, would this be better with the keyboard? Well, there's no doubt keyboard input would be easier. Sitting down, typing away on this, no problem at all. In fact, it's actually a very good keyboard, 5-row keyboard, so pretty much everything you need is there. You don't need function keys on Android, so that's pretty good. The problem is it's not a mobile device at all. It's a portable device. It's a device you can take on the sofa, have in the living room, but it's pretty hefty. This is, I don't know the exact specs, but that's close to a kilo, I'm thinking. Very heavy for a tablet, fairly light for a netbook, but they're not as flexible as a netbook in terms of operating system connectivity and even processing power as well. It's not mobile, you can't thumb on it at all, and so what this boils down to is something that might have missed the mark. I was quite excited about it when I first saw it. I thought that could come in at a very nice lightweight. Maybe it is 800 grams, but that's still too heavy for a tablet. If it was an 800 gram netbook, that would be great. I'd love to see a Windows 7 or in the future Windows 8 based device, very similar to this, so you could sit down, get some real work done, have a little trackpad there maybe, and you're away. But this is an Android device, so you're going to be pretty pushed to do all your productivity stuff on this, so it's not a netbook in that respect. So who's it for? I'm really trying to think off the top of my head now whether this really does suit anyone. When you've got the Asus Transformer out there that gives you that battery life, 16 hours, this is only going to bring you half of that, but it is a fair bit lighter. Connectivity-wise, there is a docking station, or a docking port, or a docking connector there. Micro HDMI. We have a full-size USB port there, which is going to be useful for mouse and keyboard. There's a headphone port. That's pretty much it. On the back there's a camera. It's a 5 megapixel camera. Not sure whether you use this for any sort of photography, but for Skype maybe it's useful. There's a front-facing camera as well. The screen is very nice, but it's really too heavy to use as an ebook reader in that respect. That portrait mode there. So I don't know what I really think about the Asus ePad slider. I like smartbooks, I like the idea of smartbooks, and I think that in the very near future the apps and the capability of the operating system will be satisfying most people when it comes to productivity. Not everyone. There's loads of things that you can't do on devices like this. Video editing, for example, a serious office document, spreadsheet, presentation type work you can't do at the moment. But for a weekend away, for a week away, this might be enough in, say, a year's time when the apps mature. At the moment, not quite. And it's been the same story all along, really, with Android. It needs to develop in terms of OS, and it needs to develop in terms of applications. I do believe it will happen, and I believe that things like this will replace netbooks in the next 1 to 2 years, when you're looking at a small portable device that you might take with you on holiday, you might take with you for a few days away from work, and also for around the home as well. So that really, the around the home thing is probably where it fits right now in the living room. The only thing is it's a single login device, so all the accounts are exposed once you turn it on. Not something you really want to share. So still lots of things that need to happen to Android devices like this before they really become useful, but it's a well-engineered device. It does show how smartbooks are advancing. The industrial design is excellent, and I think we'll probably see more of this type of device going through late 2011, certainly 2012, as other manufacturers catch on to this idea of smartbooks being thin, light, and fairly stylish home devices. This is Chippy with CarryPad.com with the Asus ePad slider.